Let there be light. You know what I need is a big enough piece of cardboard to lay in the bed of the truck to lay those saw blades on. Okay. That'll work. That's perfect. Got that creeper in there. I got another blanket right here, Jacob. We can kind of put around the creeper and stuff. Found this in here. Totally old school. The cable's shot, but it's kind of cute. Jacob thought it was cool because it's an old joystick. I don't think that's original to the car though. Glad I brought that floodlight. Should have brought two more, but we need do. Got it all bundled and strapped down and loaded up. That box, I had to sit on the lid to get it to lock. It was chock full, as they say. I think we are done. You can see my shadow down there. I am just about done. Ready to back the trailer on now. All right, you ride safe back there. We got a lot of crap in there. Yeah, that was a lot of work to get to this point. I think we're good. Okay, let's pull it out. You've been having fun running around, huh? Yeah. We came, we searched, we loaded, we come along, I don't know, how many boxes did we open?
Probably like 50.
A lot.
Yeah.
Gosh, a ton. We moved the tractor out of the way that was here. That was one of the first things that had to go. So we could get back, because the car was all the way back there. But we got it. Got it all loaded up. Robert was a awesome help, and Carrie came on that day that we loaded the car. It was nice having those extra hands around and eyes, just kind of keeping an eye on as we made our way up into the trailer. So we really thank you to them for helping us, and we dodged weather getting here, but it looks like we're gonna have better weather getting home, hopefully. Hopefully no famous last words. So I think that's it. Chili, you got your final run around before we get in the truck. We did find an awesome poster. Let's show you guys the poster. Here it is. This was pretty funny. It's a lady laying on what looks like a pile of manure, watching a little TV with Johnny Carson on an old black and white TV, and she's got either a lollipop or a cigarette in her mouth. So, can you see it good right there, Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, then it's got I think it's the New York skyline or San Francisco skyline in the background. So, pretty fancy. So we'll leave that here for the rest of the family to find, because they'll really enjoy that. Hit the lights. Ready to roll. We're stopping in Ozark land on our way home. Gotta see the last of our Missouri stuff. All right, let's go see what they have. All right, got a Route 66 shirt. Let's go check our tires, make sure everything's looking good. Perfect, we're on the road. Fancy bridge. We're just passing Kansas City. Time for some Culvers. Just outside of Kansas City. Culver shake. That was a good dinner. We'll see how far we make it tonight. I'm feeling kind of tired, but maybe this will give me a little jolt. We'll see. All our straps are still tight. We're in good shape. I assume up here is going to look good too, but we'll peek at it just to make sure everything looks good. All right, back to the road. We stopped for the night in Council Bluffs. Got in a big parking lot here at the casino. So we're right out there on the main drag where they come into the casino, and there's security cameras and stuff. So hopefully nobody messes with the truck and trailer overnight, but it's all locked up. But here we are at the fabulous Harrah's and Harrah's Hotel, and our room's right out there, so we can look right out at the parking lot too. And luckily it was a dog-friendly hotel, so we got a nice spot in there so Chili can run around, and she'll probably eat her dinner better because she hasn't been eating all that great on the trip because she's on a hunger strike. Chili's excited for the hotel. How did you sleep last night? Looks like Chili slept pretty good. Oh yeah, she's happy up there. Are you trying to get out of my shot? Don't you try to run from the camera. Oh goodness. We are loaded down. Had a good night at Harrah's, good sunrise. We are heading to the truck. We're back on the road. Got places to be, things to do, people to see, something like that. We're loaded. Right, Chili, are you ready? So one of our tire straps did come off right when I came to get this box out. All of a sudden I went to get the box, I looked down and realized that strap's not on there. So we'll get that one hooked back up and over the tire, and I'll check the others, make sure they all look good. Keep her all strapped down. Still doesn't look like she's moved at all. We got her packed in there good. We got her all buckled back down. She's tight. I'm just gonna open it up. See what's going on back there. See if these tie downs are still holding. Here's the back one. She's still buckled good there. But up there, the buckle's standing up, but the strap's laying there next to it. So I'll have to shimmy up there and reattach that one. And that's kind of a contortionist torture test up there. So to get over there, I usually cover this fender with a blanket so I don't snarf it up. And then I try to weasel my way up and over. It's not easy. Okay, so the trick is to try to step from the running board all the way to the front bumper. Got it. Take that and I can show it what happened in here. Yeah, I think it just slid off the side of the tire and came loose. Still strapped down in the middle and everywhere else. Okay, I'm gonna buckle it back up here. Took us about 10 or 15 minutes to get that all rectified, but we are ready to close it back up and hit the road. Interesting. Roadside oddities across South Dakota. And some snow, but luckily the roads are good. We need directions to the Corn Palace.
Getting directions to Corn Palace.
We'll stop in Mitchell to check out the Corn Palace. We still have a little snow here. First thing we see coming in. Check out that sweet ride. Nice. Your seats are a little cold in there right now. I think ours is in better shape. What do you think? Yeah. So the last time we were at the Corn Palace, Jacob was in a pack on my chest. And we got a cute picture of him in a sign that said acting corny. So I'm gonna see if we can find that same little display thing and get his picture again. They've kind of updated this place too. This used to be a street right here. Yeah, this whole area here was where we parked last time, and they got these neat murals on the side, all made of corn. It's corny, but there's not much else in South Dakota to see, so when you need to stretch your legs and take a potty break, it's a good one. There we are at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher.
What do you think, Jacob? Aren't you excited to be here? Where are we? Last night we made it to Sheridan. There we are, parked way off to the side out there. Backed it right up to that container so no one can get in the back. Let's go outside. The potty break was successful. Now we're heading to the truck. Got my new shirt on, check that out. Got some lotion on my face because it is so cracking and oh man, it stings. Anyway, I always said I would share with the good, the bad, the ugly. And we did have some ugly happen yesterday, so I'll open up the trailer and show you what happened. You're gonna notice that trunk we had in here is not here anymore because the trunk, I had pretty good clearance between that trunk, but the first day we checked it, everything was all good. And then last night when I checked it, the car had bounced, hit the top of the trunk, and it did bend this back piece a little bit. Not horrible, but it's irritating. So Jacob and I were feeling pretty bummed last night that that piece got a little bit bent right there. So anyhow, that's what we're up against. The reason the trunk ended up here, and I was bouncing the back suspension and it didn't seem like it was gonna hit it, but of course, you know, you get going on the highway and this thing really gets bouncing. That trunk was so heavy and it had that, it's got the metal frame on there to mount it to the car, and it was so heavy and dirty and jagged. I didn't want to try it. We didn't have anywhere else to put it. I didn't want to put it in the back of the truck because it'd get stolen or be out in the weather. I didn't want to put it in the back seat of the truck, the back seat, because I was afraid it would get the back seat all tore up trying to get it in there and get it out. So I put down a foam pad, we put down towels. We finally, once I saw the damage, we got it in the truck. So anyway, we won't cause any more damage. The car can now bounce freely back here. I mean, we got it strapped down every which way, but that's what happened. But otherwise, looks like everything else is doing okay. She's doing good. There's our lovely accommodations here in Sheridan from last night. Well, we're about halfway across Montana now. Stopped for gas and some Pringles. We are at the cutoff to get down to Lewis and Clark Caverns, which we've camped there before. It's a neat little area if you're ever in this part of Montana. Check it out. Checked our straps in the back, and I had one strap off of one of the tires, so I got that relined and tightened down. So I think we're good. Push our way towards Spokane. It's our last time of checking it before we get home. strap's on. That strap is on. Okay, back here. It's good. Our straps are holding here. All right, we're on the home stretch. St. Regis, Montana, for our last fill up and the final push to get home. How sore is your bottom? Well, it's not sore once I get up. It's not sore once you get up. We've been sitting too many days. Oh, goodness. We'll be there soon. Okay, you go back to sleep. We made it home. We showed everybody the car. They're pretty excited, I think. It stinks, they said. But
Smells like old barn.
it smells like old barn still. So anyway, we made it home and it was a good trip. Very cool. Awesome way to spend our spring break for Jacob. And we'll be in touch. Oh, Matilda got her jackalope. She's so excited. What do you think of that toy, Matilda?